Hey guys, it's Mandy, and today I'm going to go through a long division worksheet. I personally love this worksheet. Now, I know that you guys know that I totally love long division. I'm just a little bit weird that way, but I, in particular, love this free worksheet because it helps me get it right, like get all the steps correct, and especially if like a lot of my students are like, oh my god, I totally hate this like long method that we need to do, like the tail. I call it the tail of the bus stop method. It helps you, and if you've watched my previous video, you'll know that if you do this long-tailed long division method, or as I call it, the actual proper way, you're more likely to always get your the correct answer. I've never actually made a mistake doing long division so far, touch wood, by using this method. Okay, so if you guys actually want to get this particular worksheet, please go to www.mathinenglish.com. Great website, and just download. There are tons and tons and tons. Huge thank you for this free worksheet. Okay, so here we go. Calculate and fill in the boxes. Let's hope my pen's working. Yes, it is. Okay, so 68 divided by 4. Now I'm going to take 6 to start with, and that's exactly what they've done here. How close can I get to 6 using the multiples of 4? So I know 4 times 2 is 8, so it definitely won't be 4 times 2 because that's too big, isn't it? So it's going to be 4 times 1, which is 4. Now I got 4 by doing 4 times by 1, so that 1 goes up here. Okay, 6 minus 4 gives me 2. I bring the next number down, 28. Okay, I'm just gonna see if I can, there we go, that's better, sorry. So 28, how close can I get to 28 without going over using the multiples of 4? 4 times what? Okay, so if you're not sure about your 4 times table, you can go 4 times 5, because I'm brilliant with my 5 times table. I go 4 times 5 is 20. Brilliant. So it's gotta be more. 4 times 6, 20 plus 4 is 24. Still less. 4 times 7 is 28. Excellent. So 28 is how close I can get to 28 without going over using the multiples of 4. How do I get 28? I did 4 times 7. So 7. Done. And when I minus the 28 and 28, I get 0. Perfect. So 68 divided by 4 is equal to 17. That's your answer. Okay, and if you do want to double check it, you can. I'll just do it for this one here. I promise I won't go through all of them. So 17 times by 4. 4 times 7, thanks to this, I know that it's 28. 8 times 4, which is 4, plus 2 is 6. 68. That's right. Perfect. Okay, so let me just rub off all this extra bits here. Okay, in an exam you don't have to. It's just that I have to use the rest of this worksheet. Okay, perfect. If you guys are like stuck at any single point, just like quote the actual time on the video in the comments below, and I'll definitely help. Here we go. Let's do the next one. So 2, how close to 3 can I get using the multiples of 2? I know that 2 times 1 is 2, and that's what I'll do. When I minus the 3 and 2, I get 1. I bring 8 down, 18. 2, I know that 2 times 9 is 18. So how do I get 18? It's 2 times by 9. I put the 9 up here. 19. 18 minus 18 is 0. Check and check. Okay, how close to 6 can I get using the multiples of 3? 3 times 1 is 3. 3 times 2. 3 times 2 gives me 6. Okay, it's always the multiple that comes here. It's always the factor that is in this box here. Okay, so 6, here's the tricky bit. 6 minus 6 is 0. Bring the next number down is 3. That's why there isn't a box here. Okay, so 3, how close to 3 can I get using the multiples of 3? 3 times 1 is 3. And when I subtract them, I get 0. Perfect. I just want to make sure that you don't confuse that bit there for something like 1 or something like that. Okay, and then if you want to find out if your answer is correct, just multiply 3 and 21 to get 63. Okay, here we go. Next one. So how close to 7 can I get using the multiples of 5? Well, 5 times 2 is 10, so it can't be that. I know that 5 times 1 gives me 5. Ooh, that is one sassy 5. 7 minus 5 is 2. I bring the next number down, 25. I know for a fact 5 times 5 is 25. So I put 5 up here. 5 times 5 is 25. When I subtract them, I get 0. Perfect. Ooh, I'm doing really well here, aren't I? Right, let's... I seem to have lost... There it is. Next one. Here we go. So how close can I get to 7 using the multiples of 6? 6 times 1 is 6. 7 minus 6 is 1. Bring the 8 down. 18. How can I get 18? So 6 times 2... 6 times 2 is 12. 6 times 3... 12 plus 6 is 18. Perfect. I don't know why I had to write that down. I don't know what it is, but everything that's not in the 5 times table or the 2 times table, I always kind of struggle with. Which one's your worst? Which one's your worst times table? There's always one. Okay, so I decided that 6 times 3 is 18. It's always the multiple that goes here and here, and it's always the factor that goes here. Okay, so when I do 6 times 13, I should get 78, and I'm confident I will because I haven't really made a mistake anywhere else. 99 divided by 9. I can do this without doing the long tail method, but I will show you guys anyway. How close can I get to 9 using the multiples of 9? 9 times 1 is 9. 9 minus 9, 0. Bring the 9 down. How close can I get to 9 using the multiples of 9 without going over? 9 times 1 gives me 9. When I minus it, it gives me 0. Right, we are definitely speeding through this. Okay, so how close can I get to 8 using the multiples of 7? Well, 7 times 2 is 14, so it's not going to be that, is it? What's less than that? 7 times 1, which gives me 7. 8 minus 7 gives me 1. I bring the 4 down. Now it's 14. I know that 7 times 2 is 14. So I put 14. And when I subtract the 2, I get 0. Excellent. We are speeding through this like nobody's business. So 2 and 4. How close can I get to 4 using the multiples of 2? I know 2 times 2 is 4. So that's what I'm going to use. 2 times 2 is 4. When I subtract 4 and 4, I get 0. Brilliant. I bring the next number down, which is 6. How close to 6 can I get using the multiples of 2? I know 2 times 3 is 6. And when I minus 6 and 6, I get 0. Smashing. Breezing through this last 4 numbers. You guys can pause your video now, copy these numbers down, and then do it together with me. Come on, pause it. Well done, you guys. Okay, moment of truth. Have you learned how to do this? How close to 9 can I get using the multiples of 6? Well, 6 times 2 is 12, so it's going to be 1, isn't it? 6 times 1 is 6. What's 9 minus 6? 3. That's right. Nothing changes. I bring the next number down. 36. How close can I get to 36 using the multiples of 6? Well, I know that 6 times 5 is 30. 6 times 6 was 30 plus 6. 36. You're right. You're absolutely right. So if the closest I can get to 36 is 36, how do I get 36? 6 times 6. So I'm going to put that 6 up here. And that's correct. Well done. Right. Now we're cooking. I'm going to rub that off. I'm not going to rub my answer off so you guys can actually see what's happened. Right, we're speeding across this one now. How close to 3 can I get using the multiples of 2? It's going to be 1, isn't it? We've done this enough times. 3 minus 2, 1. Bring that 8 down. How close can I get to 18 using the multiples of 2? I know that 9 times 2, or 2 times 9 is 18, so the closest I can get is 18. And 18 minus 18 is 0. Tick. Right. How close to 9 can I get using the multiples of 3 without going over? I know 3 times 3 is 9. That's a bit tricky. 9 minus 9 is 0. Bring the 9 down. Again, 3 times 3 is 9. Nothing's changed there. And when I minus it, I get 0. Done. How close can I get to 6 using the multiples of 5? Well, 5 times 2 is 10, so it won't be that. So 5 times 1, which is 5. 6 minus 5 is 1. Bring the 5 down. Don't worry about this 1 here for now. Bring the 5 down and make it 15. Okay, that's what's going to help you. And how close can I get to 15? I know 5 times 2 is 10. I also know that 5 times 3 is 10 plus 5, which is 15. Perfect. That's what I need there. I'm going to put the 15, the multiple, on here. And what I've used to multiply by 5 up here. Okay, so 13 times by 5 should give me 65, and it totally does. Well done, you guys. I hope you completely breezed through this particular video. If you've actually managed to do this, there are so many more similar worksheets on this particular website. I shall try and put it a little bit better, and the answers are below as well. I will try and do them here for you guys as well, just so that you can double check it. Oh, stay. Okay, so if you wanted to check out a few more worksheets, definitely go to this website. It's an absolutely brilliant website. I cannot recommend it enough. Obviously, they're not really funding me or sponsoring me or anything. I just know for a fact that this particular method of learning, it's called scaffolding, I think teachers call it scaffolding, will definitely help you learn your long division and then make sure that you don't make silly mistakes in your exams. So good luck to you guys if you're going to sit a test soon. Good luck on your revision. I'm sure you'll be absolutely splendid. I totally believe in you guys. Good luck. Bye bye.